Don't mind if the sun keeps going in and out. It's a very cloudy day today. It's going to be bright and then it's going to be a bit darker, and I can only apologise. Hey guys, I have a bunch of new Wet n Wild products that I got from Amazon and from Beauty Bay. Not everything is available instantly on Beauty Bay, so I couldn't wait for some of these, and the second I saw that they were available on Amazon, I grabbed them. I know this video is going to be really long, so I'm just going to jump straight into the new Wet n Wild products. So I've tried a couple of these products already, not a lot, but I've tried them a little bit just to see what they were like, so I can give you a bit more of a review. So the first two products is these two setting sprays. They did have a rose one as well, but I don't really like rose, so I didn't see the point in buying it. But I love the idea of the coconut one. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Coconut 3-in-1 primer, and then you have a cucumber 3-in-1 primer as well. So these are primer waters. So I was really excited for these. I really felt like a cucumber primer spray would be so good for hydrating the skin, but it's broken before I even got it. This is what the coconut one looks like. I've used the Cover FX mattifying primer in my T-zone, and I'm going to use the coconut primer spray. The spray is a tiny bit aggressive, be aware. When I've finished with the coconut one, I'll probably just change the spout. The cucumber through here does smell a lot like cucumber, so if you don't like cucumber, then there's no point. Same with if you don't like coconut or you don't like rose, don't pick them up if you're not into those scents. I don't like scents of your products, again, just be aware. I think these are really nice, super hydrating. I don't use this for setting my makeup. I like more of a long lasting one. You can also use this to refresh your makeup during the day. If you are dry skinned, I feel like this could be very nice to rehydrate your makeup if it's starting to look a little bit cakey or something like that, but I have oily skin, so I don't need to use the refresh. But like I said, I do like it to prep. I've just put some tinted moisturiser on. I was so excited about this. This is a Wet n Wild concealer. Now, I love the Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer. I think it's one of my absolute favourite concealers. It was in my top 5 concealers from the drugstore. So there's two reasons why I don't gravitate towards this. The first one is because of the packaging. Like, it's really cute packaging, and it's 8.5 millilitres, so it's a decent amount of product that you get in here as well. The wand is really small, and I'm kind of over small wands. I really want a big nice doe foot. So if Wet n Wild could come out with like a super size one, like double the amount of product, a nice big chunky doe foot applicator, I would love this. And also the shade that I had was in light ivory, which used to be their lightest shade. Not anymore. This is in fair neutral. This is definitely light enough. It's actually the perfect shade. Like, look how nicely that just blends out, covers everything. I'm just going to cover my eyelid as well. I'm just going to do a little bit more. So Wet n Wild can be found on Beauty Bay. It can also be found on Boots websites. This shade I don't think is currently available in the UK, but you can get it off of Amazon. I highly recommend this Wet n Wild concealer, especially if you have light skin and you were struggling with the previous shade. I'm just going to set that and the rest of my face with the Wet n Wild pressed powder in Warm Light. I'm just going to do what I always do. Recently I've been taking the Essence Brighten Up powder and just taking a little bit of this underneath my eye, just to make sure that's nice and bright. Next is bronzer and contour. So I'm just going to quickly contour with my Shade and Light. So the bronzer I'm going to be using is this. This is the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Bronzer, which was limited edition in Your Dragon Me Down. So this has a dragon on it, part of their Dragon and Ice collection. This is currently available on Beauty Bay, and so is this. So I've heard nothing but good things about this brush from Raw Beauty Christie. She is a YouTuber who I will link down below. She's fantastic. I love her. This was from the Fire&Ice collection as well, and she loves this to bronze her face. This has fast become one of my favourite bronzer and blush brushes. I friggin' love this thing. So I have been really enjoying this bronzer. However, can you see this sort of shininess? I tried to swatch it and almost nothing was coming off. But I will say that I think stuff is coming off on the brush. But I was just getting worried that this was sealing, and when products seal, it's really difficult for you to use them. So this is just a nice matte bronzer. I don't think it's super special, but I don't think it's bad. I think I prefer the e.l.f. bronzer. So that just gave some nice warmth to my face. Again, blends really nicely. I do really like this. I have heard bad things about the Wet n Wild new pressed bronzers. Then for blush, I've got the Coloricon blush palette. Haven't seen anyone on YouTube talk about this. The packaging is really like cheap and everything, but you get these really gorgeous shades here, which could probably be used for deeper skin tones as highlights. These are very shimmery blushes, like there's no matte here at all. These are very shimmery. I'm going to mix these two together. That's Blushing on Venice and Malibu Peach. I'm just going to pat this. It is very shimmery, but it gives you a nice like youthful glow to your skin. Here you've got like the lightest pink shade, the deep pink shade, and then the orangey shade. Very pretty and shimmery. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3 highlighters. I'm not going to be able to test all these out, but bar this one, I have tried all of these on my skin. So this is the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting powder. This one's in Bloomtime, and I was so tempted to try this because Kathleen Lights had this in like a favourites video, but it is really pink, and I don't love pink highlighters, but I love Kathleen, so I wanted to try it out for her. I also have the Megaglo highlighting palette. Again, really cheaply made packaging, but you get 4 Megaglo shades. You get White Lily, Botanic Dream, Blossom Glow, and Golden Flower Crown. And then I have a loose highlighter, which I love this. Never thought I would love a loose highlighter because why use a loose product when you can just use a pressed one? I love this. So I'm going to use this mostly. I'm going to use this mostly on my cheekbones, and I'm going to use it with the Ice Collection highlighter. No one's talking about this, but I actually really like this. This reminds me of the Colourpop Small Fluff Brush, which puts a lot of pigment all in one place. So this is in So Lit. They came out with a couple of shades, but obviously I got the lightest shade. Now I went a bit ham when I shook this out, and there's a lot. I will swatch all of the highlighters so you can see them. This is blinding, but it blends it out so nicely with this brush. Yeah, so I really like that. I'm just going to be really highlighted today. I'm going to use the Bloomtime. I'm just really highlighted. I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to see this. If you want to see me completely test out this palette, just let me know in the comments. I'll do like another get ready with me or something like that. These here, these 4 shades here, this is this palette. All super sheeny, no glitter. The White Lily shade is like a duochrome, but mixing them all together is super pretty. Then you have Bloomtime here. Just like quite a pinky white highlighter. And then this is the So Lit shade, which is more like a champagne everyday kind of shade, and this would be great for the body. I'll quickly set my face. I got this new Essence Keep It Perfect setting spray. Damn, that's aggressive. I don't have anything new for brows, so I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. I'm just going to do a quick look with these 2 Coloricon palettes. This is the Rose in the Air. I don't actually use this rosy tone, but if you take that out, it's just a really nice everyday neutral kind of shade. Especially this like peanut butter colour. I love that. And then I have the original Comfort Zone palette. I'm just going to jump off camera, do those, and I'll be back to test out a waterline eyeliner and a mascara. So whilst I was doing my makeup, I realised, why am I not using this palette on my eyes? I'm just going to mix Golden Flower Crown and White Lily, and I'm going to put these on my inner corner and my brow bone. So I think for the price, this is definitely worth the money. So I did use my Wet n Wild brushes to do my eye look as well. Really good brushes and really soft, nice quality, a little bit light. You're getting what you pay for. And okay, so I've been watching a lot of Emily Noel videos, another VTuber I just like die hard love. And she always mentions the Wet n Wild Ultimatebrow highlighter. So you can use this for your brows, but she uses it in her waterline all the time. So that's what I'm going to do. That's another reason why I did quite like a deep eye, because I want to brighten up my waterline. So you can just see how that like really brightened up and opened up my eye. You could use this as a matte highlight underneath your brow. I think it's really smooth. It glides on so nicely. I think it's brilliant. You get a lot of product as well. It's like, next I'm going to curl my lashes because I have a mascara to test. This is the Mega Length Mascara and it's waterproof. Didn't realise it's waterproof. So it's a rubberized wand. I don't love rubberized wands anymore. I only used this once before and I wasn't wowed by it. Okay, I take that back. It doesn't really make my lashes super full. It does make them a lot longer. So that was just one coat, so I'll do another coat in a second. It's very separating. I'm re-dipping and going back in for a second coat. Not super volumizing, but Still pretty good. I'm just going to do the same on the other side and I'll be right back. So overall, I don't think this is my favourite mascara. It's pretty good. I would definitely keep using it. I just have other Essence mascaras I prefer. And as I had to get this one off of Amazon, so it was a bit more expensive for shipping and stuff like that, I would honestly just say to stick with the Essence, the purple Essence one, I can't remember what it's called, I'll put a picture of it here, and the I Need a Miracle, and even the False Lashes. Like, I love those three mascaras. This is not going to replace that as my favourite affordable mascara, but it's still pretty good. And lastly, I was so excited when I found out there was new Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks. These are the High Shine liquid lipsticks, so I went a bit crazy and bought 4. They're not my favourite. I bought you Bare Naked. Because they're High Shine, they don't smooth over the lips as easy as like the liquid lipstick. The tone of them isn't great on me. They just look kind of patchy. I'm super pale, and if this nude shade doesn't look good on me, who does this nude shade look good on? And I appreciate if these are like basically glosses, then you'd put this on top of something, but I've tried that as well and I just don't love the shade. So then I have this one, which is more like a corally shade, called Peach Stole My Look. I mean, if you do a thin layer of this one, it's not too bad. I only kind of swatched this before. I mean, I really like peach kind of lipsticks, but this is just a bit too pinky peach for me. It's clinging to all of my dry patches on my lips, so I'm gonna get sugar scrub, like just to see if it's me or the lipsticks. So I'm just scrubbing my lips with the e.l.f. lip scrub in Mint Maniac. My lips should definitely be smooth now. So I'm going to next try the Chick Got Real. This is more like a purpley shade. Okay, that definitely looks a lot better with now that I've lip scrubbed my lips. Also, I think the deeper shades just look better in general anyway. Okay, and the last one, which I was so hopeful for, is the Cedar Later. This is like, not probably their deepest shade, but like a nice deep shade. That again went on a lot better, but I'm not sure if I love the tone of this Cedar Later lipstick. I do really like the idea of these high shines. I just don't know if they're for me. And I've tried out 4 of them now, so I mean maybe this nude would look good over like a deeper liquid lipstick. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep testing them out. They still have the great doe foot applicator that all the other liquid catsuits have, so you can get that perfect kind of line and it really hugs your lips. I just prefer the liquid lipsticks. So that is everything for this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you feel like it. I do post a lot of affordable makeup. I will have a Rimmel video coming very soon as well. If there was a Wet n Wild product you wanted to see me test out, like I really want to test out the Photofocus stick foundation, but it's not currently available on Amazon, otherwise I would have bought it. I hope to see you all very, very soon in the next video. Bye!